What's up, guys? Well, we have found ourselves in Kentucky, but today we are not with law enforcement. But this channel isn't just about law enforcement, it's all corrupt government. So, we're going to be at the DMV, and apparently there was a scheme going on where illegal immigrants paid $200 and they just got a driver's license. No classroom, no driver's training, no nothing. Just got a driver's license. Also, I'd like to note 82% of people that watch these videos are not subscribed to the channel. Click the button and we will move along. Here we go.
The state didn't want this out. Fraud inside Kentucky's transportation cabinet. Licenses issued without a driver's test.
It is an ongoing WDRB investigation, and tonight we hear from a whistleblower who says coworkers used her login to pull off this scheme.
The employees were being paid underneath the table.
They say sometimes
I immediately let my supervisor know about it.
truth hurts.
Did you ever think that this would cost you your job?
No,
And for Melissa Mormon,
I was angry for a long time.
this is one of those.
It hurts me that I'm talking about this and I actually like where I was working at.
Times.
I came into the office that day, my computer was shut down. I was told to go to the front door. Detectives came in, they interviewed me. That was it.
Mormon says she was fired 3 months after she sent this letter.
She was fired 3 months. I was approached by an outside source to go into a business venture that would take place at KYTC DDL office. Someone will have birth certificates, social security cards, statements, and bills that are made to look legitimate. They will come into the office with a fast pass and go straight to the individual desk without being checked in. Would set up as normal, issue the customer, and scan the documents as normal. They would pay you directly for the transaction as normal. However, additional payment will be made to the individual for the service. I refused the offer for the business venture. I was advised not a good idea after several inquiries to make a decision. My 3200 was being used as part of the business venture at several locations, even when not in the office or not at my station to issue. Another source has approached me recently and asked if I was still interested in the business venture and advised was not interested, mentioning 2 employees at the NIA were recently let go under similar suspicions. Melissa Mormon. So yes, she said she wanted no part of that. So you'd think that'd be a big deal. You'd think they would say, what the hell is going on? No, more government, more government. And they make driver's license seem like such a big deal. You have to have a driver's license. You have to have a driver's license. You must have a driver's license. You're going to drive down the road. You have to have a drive. Yeah, they're just handing them out to only illegals for $200 a pop. Also, her bosses made her tell the other employees at the DMV her login information. A, why didn't they have their own login information or their own computer?
To the Kentucky Transportation Cabinet, blowing the whistle that workers at the NIA Center licensing branch were selling driver's licenses under the table to people who never took the driver's test.
Undocumented workers.
How did it work? What was going on?
The undocumented workers would come into the office in groups. They would provide them either permits or driver's license illegally. So they were bypassed without even taking the test.
How much?
$200 a person.
Up to 5 times a day, she says.
Was this an everyday thing?
Almost, yes.
I first reported on the driver's license fraud investigation in April after getting my hands on one of the state's revocation letters. We learned the transportation cabinet sent more than 1,500 of them in 5 months, telling drivers their license was issued in error and must be returned or they could be criminally charged. At the time, state officials confirmed at least 2 terminations and ongoing state and federal investigations focused on the NIA Center in West Louisville and the E-Town license branch. But they denied all of our records requests, withholding 2,300 documents
2,300 documents they still can't get their hands on.
on the fraud. Mormon's story fills in the blanks.
I found out it may have been going on for a couple of years before it was found out.
We're told it wasn't as simple as people getting state-issued driver's license or permits without taking a test. She says 2 of her colleagues at the NIA Center approached her with a business venture, asking if she wanted to get in on the scheme.
I was asked to bring certain customers in, and they are brought in to me without signing in. And you would scan their documents as usual.
Documents made to look legitimate, like birth certificates and social security cards, according to the letter she wrote to the state. But a key to pulling off this scheme was making sure the required Homeland Security screening was never run.
Department of Homeland Security screening was never done. Driver's license are such bullshit. We have 3 different teenagers and 3 different levels of driver's license. You have to go through 3 different levels of driver's license. Well, the first 2 are permits, and then the third one is your final license that says you can drive anywhere, anytime. When they go to do the written portion, it is 3 days, 6 hours a day, 18 hours. And then 5 or 6, 7 months later, they get to do the driving portion. They drive for 6 hours, and then us, the parents, have to log 60 hours of daytime driving and like 30 hours of nighttime driving. From the time they take the written portion to the time they take the driving portion, they have retained 0. But it's all about the license. It's all about public safety. It's total bullshit.
Start getting these emails saying, are you doing this? Are you doing this? Are you doing this?
And that's where it unraveled. She says those workers were using her login, a password she says her bosses made her share, as all workers at the driver's license branch did not have their own. Moorman was training to be a supervisor.
I'm not even at my desk because I'm doing various duties, or I'm not there for the day. So, things start kind of coming together. I'm like, what's going on?
Was it always undocumented workers?
Yes,
Every time?
every time.
It does not surprise me.
Adrian Trivedi helps people trying to obtain legal status, an immigration attorney for 14 years.
Wait till you hear her bullshit.
For those immigrants that don't have a pathway to obtain legal status, having a driver's license could mean the difference between getting home from work safely.
That could mean the same for citizens, no. And when they show up, Homeland Security should be there, put them on the first thing smoking out of the fucking country.
To their children, to their wives or husbands, and not for a
Yeah, don't care.
relatively small price to be able to have that chance of avoiding deportation, even just for that day. They're willing to take it.
How does having a driver's license avoid you from deportation? No, they should be on the first thing smoking out of the fucking country.
To Moorman, this license scheme exploited people.
So I didn't want no parts of it.
Moorman says she wrote this letter with her boss on October 29th, and she spoke to detectives 3 months later.
And
She
then,
was fired the same day.
of course she
Gut
was.
punch, yes. Very hard gut punch.
She was 2 years and 3 months onto the job. But she didn't technically work for the state. Moorman was a contractor for Quantum, a staffing agency that Kentucky hired to help fill positions in driver's license branches when they took licensing away from the county clerks.
Please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Mr. Van Staten, this is Gilbert Corsi from WDRB News. The Michigan-based company did not return our calls or emails. It hung up.
It's shocking. Why would an employer punish and take retribution on an employee that reported this wrongdoing?
Moorman's story, now the heart of a whistleblower lawsuit going after both the Kentucky Transportation Cabinet
She should be a hero.
and Quantum Solutions.
There's a failure to supervise these employees. There were obviously no checks and balances.
Kentucky State Police is on it. There are serious concerns, and we'll hold anybody accountable if they violated the law.
That's basically all Governor Andy Beshear would say as we pressed on this
And everybody knows governors are full of shit.
case in April. But there was a part of our interview that didn't make our prior report, and it may be important now. Is there an immigration component to this?
Not that I'm aware of.
WDRB is fighting in court for the paper trail to be made public, uncovering who knew what and when. Sometimes the truth does hurt.
I was hurt and depressed.
But Melissa Moorman believes
I really would like to get my job back.
it will set her free. The Transportation Cabinet has a deadline this week to respond in court on why it withheld every single document, 2,300 records from our request. We will keep you updated.
Alrighty. Oh, nope, stop. Can we spin all day so I can stop it?
The state didn't want this.
Stop. Anyway, $200 a person. That's where we're at. Everyone involved in this needs to be criminally charged and sent to prison. Yes, this is what happens all over the USA, not just Kentucky, I would imagine. This woman this woman did the right thing. She saved a lot of people's lives from these illegal licenses. That lawyer is full of it. Endangering licensed drivers to allow an illegal to drive who cannot read English is negligence. She did right. Better to get fired than to be in a federal prison. I hope she wins her case for being fired. I appreciate this woman and her honesty. She's a good person. We need more people like her. Absolutely. Those who accepted the $200 should be prosecuted too. Yes. The worst thing about this is that illegal drivers are extremely unlikely to have insurance. I love this lady. I hope she wins millions in a lawsuit. Yes. The attorney for illegals is repulsive. Expressing concern about the illegals getting home safe is outrageous. It absolutely is. It absolutely is. Give that lady a whistleblower settlement. Yes. All government agencies need to be audited. Yes. I celebrate this woman for her courage to do the right thing. Yes. Every DMV should be audited. Yes, absolutely. Anyway, that's where we're at with this one. Let me know what you think about it in the comments. Like, share, subscribe. Also, again, 82% of people that watch these videos are not subscribed to the channel. Click the button and we will move along. Let me know what you think about this one, and I'm out.